Welcome to week 15, day 2 of the Real Estate Investing for Beginners course that I offer for free here on YouTube for all of you guys who want to get started on your journey of real estate. Now you have absolutely no excuse to not get started. A lot of people pay for courses and stuff, and they don't really give them anything practical. But here, you can actually see me, what I'm doing. We run a pretty pretty nice operation, but by no means am I a guru. I will never tell you that I drive fancy cars and fly in fancy airplanes and I make millions of dollars. That is never going to be the case. I don't believe in that. I mean, I just saw a story. Some guy that was, he went from zero to, I think like 100 or 200 million dollars in like 3 years, but he was scamming people, and he was falsifying documents. So he is under investigation. He's been charged with defrauding investors and falsifying documents and submitting documents, false documents to the banks. And it's very sad because everybody gets so greedy in this industry. And if you are trying to make money super fast, this ain't it. Because I've been saying this for a long time. We even talk to some, as we are calling, we talk to a lot of people, a lot of landlords who have a ton of property, and I end up interviewing them just for you guys' benefit because I record my calls, and so you can hear that. So stick with this program because you'll hear not just my insight, but you're going to be hearing when we talk to people, that is not scripted at all. So you are getting the raw, real side of everything that is happening within the business and the conversations that we are having, and you get all of that for free. But you have to have the mindset that we don't try to scam anybody. We don't try to defraud anybody. If anything, you can go through my conversations, and we are talking to people, and we are putting it on tape that we are absolutely acting with honesty and going about our business with honesty and integrity and really trying to help people. That's what we do. We're trying to help them. So without further ado, we're going to get into these calls. But what I'd like for you to do is to like and subscribe and comment below and let me know if this is helping you and what I could do better to improve. I am by no means a know-it-all. I know that happens a lot in real estate, but you won't really get that from me. Sometimes, it's good to have some sort of confidence, but I am not a guru. I actually help a lot of investors, set up their systems and stuff, whether it's marketing or negotiating, which is better, than marketing. And that's what this is all about. This course will teach you the number one skill that you need, which is negotiating. Negotiating, for deals and negotiating for dollars. We look for deals and dollars every single day, and that's how we do that. On the dollar side, we want lenders or we want buyers. We're always recruiting lenders and we're always recruiting good buyers. And you can be one of those buyers or one of those people who comes in and, we bring the deal and you bring the dollars to take that deal down. But it doesn't have to be that way because we ask for seller finance a lot of times. So that's what we look for. We want the seller to be the lender. And, you can participate in that deal if you so choose. You can buy the whole thing. You can invest in it passively, so you don't have to do anything, or you can do some things just whatever your personality is, we can accommodate. So make sure you let me know in the comments below if what you're looking at doing. But there's no doubt about it. We get a lot of deals through here because we make a lot of phone calls, and we've taken this 1-year challenge to make sure that we make a ton of phone calls, so you guys can see that. And so we are making these videos every single week. This is week 15, day number 2. And for 15 weeks, we have been making, or 14 weeks, this 15th week, we have been making at least 5 videos a week. You think about that. Oh man, that's a ton of videos, and you can see them below. In addition to that, I've had to learn how to run and create a YouTube channel. That's a whole different business. If you guys don't know that, you have to run a separate business if you're doing a YouTube channel. It's like a it's like a TV station or something. So it's a lot of work. So I'm hoping you guys appreciate it. And if you do, give me a like. Give me a like if you appreciate it. It takes you a nanosecond, and I really would appreciate it if you would subscribe. But let's get to these phone calls, and let's make sure that we understand the dynamics of the phone calls. Number one, we are trying to figure out if the deal is one that we're going to flip. I start with flipping. But I end with keeping. So I want to back my way into the deal. So first of all, I gotta evaluate if it's gonna be a good flip. And if it's a good flip, I'm hoping that it's also a good cash flow deal, just because it allows me to go faster through deals if I think about it that way. But we definitely want to end up with the cash flow. That's our first priority. So cash flow first is our priority. However, when we analyze deals, we analyze from the flip it side. If we can buy it, fix it up, and flip it, or then secondly, I see if it's going to generate good cash flow. If it generates good cash flow, and there are several ways to do that, but the most conservative approach is just to sort of go with a regular renter, because if it's good, if it's going to cash flow with a regular renter, it may even cash flow better with an Airbnb, or even better with a senior living facility, right? So that's how I go into the deals. I analyze, and that's happening automatically in my head. So if I don't mention it every single time before the next phone call, which I tend to forget because I'm into the work, I'm over here making phone calls and so forth, just know, so I tell you this at the beginning of every video, then everything that I just told you right now, you will see me implementing throughout the rest of the video. And I do that every single video, or I try to at least, so that I give you the theory at the beginning of the video, and I tell you what we have to do to find deals, and then you see me implementing it, right? So we're looking for lenders, we're looking for buyers, we're looking for JV partners, and we do that during the call. So don't think that I'm just making these videos so I can pitch you on that. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is we go through it. Of course, you can participate, but that's what I'm looking for as I'm making these phone calls. I'm looking for buyers, I'm looking for lenders, I'm looking for JV partners, I'm looking for, of course, motivated sellers. I'm looking for just opportunities and networking opportunities all the time. It's like I'm going through a RIA all the time, because owners, that own their properties free and clear, a lot of times they have good jobs and they've had good careers. So it's a great networking thing. So don't think about this, just let's go and get a deal. Think about it from like, I'm networking with people, I'm finding opportunities and stuff. A lot of people look at KPIs and stuff, and so we have one goal, and that is fantastic. Great. But that's not our style. That's not my style. Eventually, we will create something when we, recruit more people to make these calls, because they just don't know that. And I just want them to be salespersons. But for me, I like the networking because I'm trying to see what we can angle for that seller. Right. So now you'll see me, now that I've told you the theory, now we're going to go implement all of that into the rest of the video. I'm going to make phone calls and into the rest of today. So today I'm envisioning, it's early in the morning, it's 8 o'clock Eastern time. So you'll see me throughout the day today, going and doing that. So even if I don't go as deep, into the next videos of today, that's what I'm doing. Also, you will see the videos titled, week 15, day 1, session 2, and then session 3, and then session 4. So I'm envisioning just today making at least 3 videos and having 3 calling sessions. A ton of work, a ton of value for you, and I hope you appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here, being a part of this project. 1 year project where you're going to see me make these phone calls all the time for an entire year. So you can see how far we go, and you need to do it with us so you can see how far you go making these calls alongside me. Leave this video playing in the background, and make the calls. And then I want you to see how you go from, doing this, what I'm doing, and you see me, you hear the way I talk. I'm not confident. I am not the best investor out there. I'm probably the least sophisticated, of all investors out there. The one that doesn't have as many skills. Most of them are smarter than me, and they're more capable than me, and have better situations than me. However, what I do have is I'm consistent when I do this. So I want you to be consistent, and if I can do it, you can as well. So let's go ahead and get into these phone calls, and get your pen and paper. So I got my pen here, my paper is right next to me here, and take notes, as we talk to these sellers, and just have conversations with people. That's all. Sometimes, this is December when I'm recording this. So a lot of times you hit times of the year when people don't answer as much. So December is one of those times. The holidays is one of those times where people don't answer as much. They're trying to figure out how to end the year and stuff like that. As far as buying and selling a property, they don't think in terms of doing it this month. They think in terms of like, okay, it's going to have to wait until next year. So we encounter a lot of that stuff. But what is good about making the phone calls, because you may be asking, then why even do it in December? Let's just shut down and let's wait until next year, because it seems like a waste of time, not so fast. What is good about talking to people around this time of year is that you can say one very thing to make a strong connection with people and say, you know what, no, I understand that you want to do it next year, but I just wanted to call you and say, happy holidays, Merry Christmas, happy Thanksgiving, Happy New Year, all of that kind of stuff. You can say it, and that's what you want to say. You want to put yourself in the mind of your prospect as a friend and not a foe, as I always say. So that is the theory for the rest of today. The next sessions, they're not going to have as long theory section. Now they're going to have more implementation. So let's go for the implementation, and let's see how many deals we can. So first guy, his name is Steven. So I'm going from my calendar because I'm getting a lot of appointments now, and I had to, bring people in to help me with scheduling appointments and stuff. So me and my investment group, let me just thought about something. Put it a different note here. So me and my investment group, we, so this comes from, the networking. In my opinion, the most important skill that you can have in life is to be a good networker, and always be recruiting people into your network, of contacts, into your Rolodex. To me, that's the most important thing. And then maybe systems, maybe. KPIs and so forth. But the most important thing is networking. That's why when I make these phone calls, I'm taking the time to do that. It needs to be the highest paying activity. So that's why I take the time with them, because I don't just want to rush people, because the network is important to me. So me and my investment group, what we've done is we've added different things so that we can do more deals, and part of that is bringing more people in. So a lot of people in my investment group I've never even met face to face. We've done Zooms, and I guess that's just a new way of doing things nowadays. But personally, I haven't met them. I mean, about 50% or more. Yeah, probably like 60% of all my network. I've never met face to face, like in person, but we've done Zooms all the time. We've become friends, just virtual friends. It's crazy. But yeah, so that's the way it rolls. So let's do this guy Steven, who was set up by one of the people that we came in. I mean, that we brought in, and so I'm gonna go and see what we can do with him now. Okay, so let me go into I have to go into a different phone system here just so that you guys can hear the calls. But like I said, you guys are working here with me. So this is what you have to do, and I encourage you to do it right now. So let's get going. He bought, let's analyze the deal. So he bought the house in 2018. So first of all, let's see cash flow wise. Oh, it's a beautiful house. It's on Zillow with beautiful pictures. This estimate is 572, and the rent is 2,300. But the estimated payment is 3,400. So that would not cash flow. Definitely not at those numbers. All those numbers would have to come down during the conversation, okay? If we're gonna look for flip cash deal. But there's a third option that we could do with this one, and that's good for you guys to see every call, because now my brain is thinking how we can structure it. We have somebody who wants to sell, so how can we structure this? And the way we could do this is to, if we can't get the price to come down, and the mortgage is really that high that he's paying currently, then what we need to do is probably structure a seller finance thing over time. So 671 is the highest comp that I'm seeing here, but that's too high, too high. Everything is 3 or 4 years old, so
your call has been forwarded to an automatic
no
voice
answer.
message.
So yeah, that's been happening a lot because of what I've been saying to you guys. And so I just make a note on my CRM that I will try him later, and then I go to the next person here. So let's see. Let me check the notes. We have a lot of notes here. Negotiating. Okay, so sometimes on the CRM, the people helping us, they just paste everything and you can't really read it. So you have to reformat things here. Okay. I really would encourage you guys to always be improving your CRM. And so that's what I'm doing right now. Just of the process is it's sped up a bit. Okay. So where you'll receive the last payment after a tax year in which the sale occurs. The strategy is to mitigate capital. Okay. Just looking at the notes here is very important so that we can get back into the mindset here. Occupied by owner, owned for 2 years, no repairs are needed. Can sell ASAP for $375. It has a mortgage. He wants to be in the 700s. And would like help also with capital gains. Okay, so he wants to sell 2 properties, Sprague and Tumbleweed. Okay, 700,000 wants. Okay, we'll receive. Okay, nice. Sprague is ARV 313. Okay. Okay, so we texted him and he was willing to sell. Let me see.
Who's speaking? My name is David. I was just calling you because we are seeing your message that you were interested in some different break, right? Yeah. Okay, I just want to know how much you got would be perfect. This property, outlets, 230. 3. 330. Yeah. Okay. In case we could come to an agreement, Mr. Rams, how soon would you sell it? As soon as you want.
Yeah, I remember speaking with him. Okay, so 2 properties here. Tumbleweed. And Sprague. Okay. Okay. Sprague. So I'm adjusting my CRM to see if I can add this additional property here. Okay. So I couldn't add it, but I pinned a contact here. I mean, I pinned a note. Sprague. Yes, hello, Mr. Mitchell. How are you? This is Ben from Florida.
Who is it?
This is Ben from Florida.
Ben?
Yeah, Ben. We've been talking for a few months now about your properties on Tumbleweed,
Okay.
Tumbleweed and Sprague Drive in Orlando.
Right.
Yeah, you said you want to sell both of them, so I was doing a little bit of research, and I'm ready to move forward now.
You are doing the research?
I have done the research.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, and I like to buy both of them.
Yeah, so you ready for the price I told you?
Well, remind me what you said, and I know we spoke when at the height of the prices. How much would you take? Are you still asking for the same, or are you negotiable?
How much did I tell you?
You said 700, and that you were negotiable.
Yeah.
So what is
So
what is the is that the best you could do? 700?
Yeah. You got 2 houses in the prime neighborhood, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you generate a lot of income from that, from those.
And they're both rented, right?
Of course, yes.
Mm-hmm. Okay. May I ask what is Sprague rented for? How much can we expect to generate per month on that one?
Okay, one of them, they both got almost like easily 1950 to 2000.
Okay, easily. Okay, 2000. So easily 1950 to 2000
So that, yes,
for both, for each one, right?
yes, from the prime neighborhood. One is from there, by the UCF.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And what I'd like to do is I'd like to send you an offer, a formal offer via email. Would that be okay?
No problem.
No problem. Okay. Could I take your email address?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm ready.
FRAN.
Okay. Before that. Okay, fantastic. So yeah, when you come down here, we can obviously meet face to face. And so that way you know who you're dealing with, etc. We meet face to face. I like a handshake, all of that good stuff. But what I'll do in the meantime is send you the written offer. Is going to have both properties, and I'll send it to you via DocuSign. And then what I'll do is I'll text you once I have sent it, and then we can come up with a time that we can go over the offer. So I'll give you a couple of different options though. So we'll it's not just one straight offer. One is a straight offer, but the other one is not going to be. So you can take a look at both of them and see which one you like better.
Well, yeah. Let me know both, and then I'll tell you what I like, what I don't like. You understand?
Sounds good. Sounds perfect.
Yeah. So by this week I'll be there. All right.
Okay. Sounds good. I appreciate it, Mr. Mitchell.
Where are you physically located?
In Orlando, right by Sprague. So we're really close to Sprague. By your property, Sprague Drive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we're about 10 minutes away from it.
Oh, okay, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
So I see you. When I get there, give me a call by Monday. No, by Thursday afternoon or Saturday. Thursday afternoon or Friday. All right.
Friday or Monday. Okay, sounds good. I can do that.
And then we meet up anytime, and then yeah.
Okay, you got it, Mr. Mitchell. I will give you a call either Friday or Monday.
Yeah, no problem. And send me whatever you have as soon as possible, okay?
Okay, sounds perfect.
No problem.
Thank you, sir. Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Okay, so we got an appointment with him. He will be in Florida soon this week. So he wants me to call back on Friday or Monday to get that. I was going to give a few options to take a look at and choose the best option for him. Okay, perfect. So with this appointment, we set this for Friday. He said towards the afternoon, so I will do 1:15 to 1:30. Okay. Perfect. And that helps us stay organized. Perfect. He gave me his email address. Juno.com. Okay, so I'm adding it. So now I take care of all the notes. This helps me stay organized. And of course, the main reason is so that no one falls through the cracks. Okay, so that is great. Um, okay. Let's go on to the next here. So that was our appointment at 9 a.m. Okay. So what I will do is I'm going to add it. I'm going to add a sequence to that one. So a sequence is where there's automations to certain things. And so we can automate, sending text messages and just kind of checking on things and stuff. So on this one, and there's different types of automations or different purposes. So for every stage of the funnel. So with this one, he is really close to us sending an offer. So I'm going to put him in that category. Let's see here real quick. Okay, so just making sure I put him in the right automation. All right. Works through the phone and his email address, which is why I got it. All right. see here. All right. Since he's got two properties, I'm adjusting that on here. He has two properties that he wants to sell as a package deal for 700K in that neighborhood, in that range. They are both rented at 19 and 2K. He lives in New York, but will be here by the week. And he wants to meet. Okay, just making sure that is correct. All right, so how's source dollar rented? Okay. All right, so there we go. This is, it's done. The automation is done. This is okay. So that is fantastic here. Now create a task. Okay. You know what? I'll set it for Saturday. What's today? 7th. Okay, Saturday. Okay. Okay, this is perfect. Boom. So what was that? Like 2 phone calls, and we get a nice. But these are appointments that we've already had. Okay, I'm just looking at the activity here. That the team members are doing. Okay, so everybody seems to be. The operation is just the call center feel that we have now is really high, and we had to build this. And like I said, I have a little bit of an investment group where we are a group of people. Really, I put together a group of people. You can join it if you want. Contact me, to where we together we go after properties. So, and I'm the one who makes a lot of these phone calls. They do help a lot as well, but I make most of them. But I need to step out of that role because there's a lot more that I need to be taken care of. But I have a commitment to you for the next year. Okay. Okay. All right. So let's go on to the next appointment, which started. It's about to start. Hector. Still willing to sell. Asking price is 800,000. Average ARV is 800,000. Mortgage is 433. He probably lives in the property. Okay, let's see here. Average rent is what I got to figure out here. Mm. New construction. So it's on the market. Huh. Confused here. Let me see. So I'm going to Privy. So I get this program called Privy where it tells me a range. So yeah, it's an active listing. This is an active listing. You still willing to sell? Yeah, of course you are. He wants 800,000. Confidence is 5, I think. Yep. This is an active listing. And is in Sarasota. Okay, so you call him. Let's see what's going on. The thing that helps is that his mortgage is 433,000. So let's see. Let's make sure that that is the owner. I don't want to be tricked into calling the realtor. Okay. Long session today, folks. Long session, but you can do the same stuff. Start making your phone calls. Just have me, in the background. Listen to my calls and then listen to the analysis after. Listen to the sequences that I set up after the call. That's the benefit of this training, is that you are literally mimicking what I'm doing. That's the goal here, is that you implement it yourself. This is new construction. Hector, yeah, that's his name. No, that's his last name. Okay. So he got a loan for, okay, just last year. And now he's selling it. So let me see if I can get to the bottom of it, like why he's selling. He just built it. It looks like he just built it. And we do all that research. So I just looked into batch leads, and I figured out that he just built this house. So now he wants to sell it. And I want to know why. It's on the market. I want to know why it's on the market. Don't ever be afraid of making phone calls. They're not gonna bite you. A lot of people have so many fears of being on the phone. And I learned that his name is Arthur and his wife's name is Emma.
Please leave your message for 4.
Okay, so no answer on here. But I will put the notes, so next time I come to it, I already know what is going on. The property is on the market, comma, it looks like he just built it last year and he got a mortgage that might be really good. So if he lets us take over the payments, this might be really a good deal. Okay, so now when I come back, I'll read my own note and I will see that, I'll pick up where I left off. No answer, okay. So now let's go on with the new appointment. Oh, it's the same one, okay. Thought there was somebody else, okay. So I'm all done for today for the appointment. So now what I'll do now is I'll go down my funnel, right? Go talk to people I've already spoken to and people that I haven't spoken to, people that are on the fence. And we do that all day, every day, day in and day out. So let's do that now. Okay, let's see who this is. Okay. Okay. Let's go into this bucket over here. All right, so we are going to come into this. Oh, all right. Okay, so female picked up with hello. She said we have the wrong number and she's not selling. She knows what she is talking about. Prices are going for 230. Max, she's asking for 210. She wants retail value into it. Let's just see what she wants to do. Company, Home Buyers Inc. So they're people like us. Let's see. I'm gonna run this through prop stream. Let's see who is on here. Nope, nothing. Is it owner occupied, financed, length of ownership 14 years, owner occupied. Okay. Okay, got him. Let's make the phone call here.
Hi, I'm sorry I'm not available to answer your call. Please leave me a brief message and I'll get back with you as soon as possible.
Okay. Called Joyce. Sell. No answer. Okay. Spoke with the lead. This is the next lead here. 1,200 and 1,400 rent for the property. So this is like a duplex. Yeah. Need a good offer to sell. If we can make a good offer, he's okay with viewing. This Friday, he says the property is in good condition, only vinyl kitchen. It's in Sacramento. Okay. He has a lien into it for around 2,000. There's involuntary conversion in it. 720. 3 bedrooms instead of 4. The number of bathrooms remains the same. A pool attached. Which means that her asking price. If she lives there, it would only make sense. Be a good deal at 500. Okay, so let me look at real quick at prop stream. Vacant, it says on prop stream. Glenn. Glenn is his name, I assume. The lien on here, okay. All right, so let's call.
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you have reached this recording in error, please check the number.
Number disconnected. Please skip trace. Again. All right. So let's see this one here. Spoke with the lead, says he spoke with us already. Gave us all the information, told us he owns 4163 East 150th, and he's not looking to give away his property. So if we don't have 90,000, then it doesn't make any sense to speak. This is his primary residence. He's in no rush to sell. The house is fully renovated in 2015. Only driveway needs to be redone. Would be interested in cash offer. Yes. What do you have in mind? 90,000. Okay, so let's see what he has here. I'm gonna do quick. comp. Uh-oh. All right, so I can't find it there. Let me see if I go to prop stream. I mean to batch leads. Okay. Nope. Not there either. Man, this is, I can't find it anywhere. Let me look. Just trying to find it somewhere so I can. So it's on Privy. But there's no comps. Man, this is very difficult. How do I know that 90,000 that he wants is good? It's not on Zillow. Oh boy, you guys will run into this as well. Until I know something, I don't know what I'm negotiating. There's no way to know. So I have to know something. So I'm on Redfin now. And I'm going to go to realtor.com now. It's not there. It's not anywhere. My goodness. Not on batch leads, not on prop stream, not on the MLS. I don't know. So now the only thing I have is I'm going to call him and see. Okay. And he's not picking up. Absolutely nothing from this lead.
Hi, this is Mike.
But we got the right guy. I tried looking for this lead everywhere, comma, Zillow, comma, realtor.com, comma, Redfin, comma, PropStream, comma, batch leads, comma, the MLS. comma, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And there's no information at all about this property anywhere, period. So this is more for my benefit. So when I come back to these leads, I know where I can pick up where I left off, because I don't want to go through that again. You know, then it becomes a waste of time. So just come in, read it, so that I can just move on. Called, comma, no answer, comma. We got the right guy based on his voicemail. He's a real estate agent himself and wanted to know what we can do for him. It's really odd, weird house, 1 bedroom, 5 bathrooms, but he said that he wants 400. At the end, he said if he wants. It's in Cleveland. Let's see. And look at it on Zillow. It's not on Zillow. Here we go again, man. Oh, gosh, I don't want to go through this again. I know absolutely nothing about this house. Okay, here we go. Not as bad. 156 to 400,000. Owner. Okay. 4 bedrooms and 3 baths, it says here. Confidence 1. Okay, let's see. Let's call him.
Hello, this is Mark.
Hello, Mark. Good morning. This is Ben.
Hi.
Hello. Yeah, I was just calling you back about your property there on Franklin Boulevard, and wanted to see if you were able to sell it. I know you had a conversation with my associate, and you were just trying to figure out if we could buy it, but then you also were thinking about listing it.
I refinanced it. Thanks.
Oh, you refinanced it. Okay, sweet. Sweet. Okay. Well, I appreciate the time. Thanks. He was just trying to get cash. You refinance. Read. Okay. So let me see. I got some text messages back here. Okay. Nothing pending here. Okay, so that was a dead lead. And that's fine. I mean, we are sifting. Every day we are sifting. All right. So what do we have today? We have a possible contract to buy his little portfolio of 2 houses, which is good. So I got to work on that. And what I'll do is I'll try to get working on that, on those contracts and stuff. Eventually, I will put out videos as to how to fill out those contracts. But I'll work on that. I'm gonna work on that now. That is my break from calls. I do that, and do whatever around the business needs to be done, and then I'll come back and we'll do another session. Okay, so I'll have to speak to my financing group again. Come back to that as well. After that, we'll resume the phone calls and we'll take it from there. It's still early, so tons of work that we got to get done today. So see you in the next video. Thank you for being here.